Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamak. This is Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles 2. In the last episode we completed the story mission for the month, and I think we unlocked something pretty cool. We also have a bunch of people that want to talk to us, but I think the important thing I want to show off first
Listen up.
is here. Advanced classes and credits. Each class has advanced versions that have stronger abilities or are able to use more powerful equipment. You can change to an advanced class at the drill grounds, but you need credits to do so. Credits are awarded to units that perform well in battle. There are 5 main types, as well as those for marching and support. Credits will be given to units that make a contribution, such as defeating an enemy, healing an ally, or capturing a camp. Units that make special contribution will be recognised as the top or runner-up contributor and receive more credits. Earn as many credits as you can to change units to more powerful classes. You can change a unit's class more than once as long as you have enough credits. So this is a cool idea, but it has atrocious implementation. So last time we got Nicole and Eric, but they earned certificates, which are technically nice. To get into a level 1 class you need a certificate no matter what, but then you also need other credits to get it. So Nicole has a certificate, but he doesn't have one of the required credits, so he's not able to get to the sniper class, and we haven't ever seen what's required for the scout veteran, which is unfortunate. How's Eric? So we know what we need. We need an attack and an attack X certificate in order to get him into the trooper veteran class. But something else is required for Gunner, and we don't have that, and I feel like I also want to put him into Gunner. But there's one more important thing, and that's the one thing that that's going to hold me back on promoting anyone. I'll have to discuss that when it first shows up. The important thing is that if you look at missions,
how can I help you today?
March and onwards. I thought that March and onwards, maybe not, but we do have new certificates to earn, new credits to earn here, but the thing I was about to say was that March and onwards give us credits as a possible reward. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's the case. Oh dear. I know that story missions have higher drop rates for credits, so you really have to make them count. Anyway, with all that said, more busy work.
Yo!
We came at a good time, because she's been analysing data and she's figured out how to develop a new weapon. Development tier 3.
Yo!
I've got some good news. From now on, development costs will be cheaper.
Yo!
That is good news, but how? Well, we've served together a while and I've gotten to know everyone. I was trying to figure out how I could help you out more. Class G, I mean. So I talked the suppliers into giving us a little discount. Wow, nice work, Lavinia. Like I said, leave it to me. So I guess I'll be seeing you around then.
I'll do it!
How much cheaper is that?
Yo!
Optional vehicle parts. Some of the shoulder parts you can attach to your vehicles can cancel out area effects found on certain battlefields. One of this is an area where mist effect occurs that lowers firing accuracy. If a vehicle with a shoulder part that cancels out mist is deployed, you can fight without being affected by the mist. The effect is only neutralized for allied units, so this gives you an advantage over the enemy in battle. When you have a constructor arm backpack, you can place bridges and ladders at certain points in the field. Sometimes this adds a bridge to the area, and sometimes it adds a ladder that lets you get to a part of the map easier for a tactical advantage. It won't be useful for the next story map, but the story map after that. That one, it'll be really great to have. When a vehicle using this part gets close to a suitable point, place is displayed on the screen. Press X button to place. Placing bridges and ladders can open up shortcut to bases or lead to positions where you can fight with an advantage. Be sure to give it a try. You follow that? Try not to forget, yeah? I don't think the constructor arm is ever mandatory, but it's definitely going to make life a lot easier on any map where it can be applied. Tank armaments. Tanks are the strongest units, with weapons far more powerful than the infantry's. Here's 3 examples. The first is anti-armor rounds. These are very effective against armored units, such as other tanks and turrets. They also don't have limited ammo like anti-tank lancers. The second example is mortars. These can be used to attack units in a wide area, and they can cause heavy damage to infantry. Mortars have limited ammunition, but this can be replenished by engineers just like infantry ammo. The last example is Gatling Guns. These are fitted beside the tank's main gun and are very effective against infantry. They fire fewer shots than shock trooper machine guns but can be reloaded quickly for continuous interception fire. They're very useful for stopping the enemy from breaking through when holding a defensive line. As development progresses, Gatling turrets that replace the main gun will appear. These are very deadly against infantry. As you can see, tanks have many firepower advantages, so if you face difficulties, try employing some different tank tactics. You follow that? Try not to forget, yeah? I'm not actually sure what gives the discount. More tutorials! In addition to weapons you can develop with funds alone, there are some weapons that require materials and blueprints. You may receive materials when you complete a mission, depending on your performance. Blueprints can be obtained by defeating enemy aces on the battlefield. Names of aces appearing in each mission are written in the mission information. Take a look before you deploy. These special weapons have unique effects, such as lowering the attack power of enemies, but they can't be mass produced. You need to develop enough for each unit you want to equip them with. You follow that? Try not to forget, yeah?
Hey Yvonne, what brings you here?
I feel like the ailment guns are much better in the hands of the enemy than in the player. There are certainly exceptions I can think of, but for the most part don't expect me to use them. I'm just going to build them because they're there. So we can make one rifle stock Galleon XT. And this is just, yeah, power boost to the Galleon weaponry. And the Galleon A1. This gives an extra shot but slightly less power. Interesting. Let's equip that onto, I guess, Nickel. But we can't build any more because we lack the rifle parts. We can at least upgrade our grenades, so whenever we backtrack we can rely on these to take out shock troopers that are crouching. And we really shouldn't have been holding off on the field suit. I don't know whether that would have saved Franca, but I still wish I had it. We can make new submachine guns. Oh dear, I should have saved up for this, shouldn't I? Oh well. No interesting new parts that we can add to it, so I guess stick with what we know. I'll just go for the blast suits and the armored suits. Better to make people more survivable, I think. Combat suits and blast suits. It feels like the names are the wrong way around. But what are you gonna... Wait a minute. Alright, so this is interesting. The Lancers already have access to a branching armor path. Now, what's the difference here? If you look here, it has 14 front defense, 10 side defense, 3 rear defense. But it has ailment and suppression resistance of E. This has 12 front defense, 9 side defense, and 3 rear defense, but it has ailment and suppression resistance of A. This means that someone wearing one of these suits is going to be far harder to slow down. If you come across enemies with ailment guns, they'll have a much harder time inflicting ailments on your unit. So it can be a bit... If you are having trouble with a map where enemies are just spamming the negative defense weaponry on you, it might be worth swapping over to the anti-ailment branch. Just checking.
Hey, Yvonne. How goes it today?
No one knew. So we're free to throw all our experience into here.
You're here. Alright, that earns you clearance for a new
Demolish
order.
boost. So I believe that just training up is just going to raise your level, your evasion and shoot stats, things like that. It's not going to raise anything like defense or attack power, because that's tied to your equipment. Which is why changing classes is actually pretty important, because that does give better weaponry in the long term. Anyhow, I'm beginning to see why my episodes have been going over. It's because there's so much to do around the academy that when I get to the actual fights, there's actually a lot less time than I thought. Anyway, Nickel. Dang it, I overslept again. I'm gonna be late to class.
What?
Oh, hey Nicole, I'm really sorry about that. You okay, man? Yeah, I'm fine. I wasn't paying attention at all. Did I hurt you? No, I'm alright. You seem down, man. Are you getting enough to eat? You need some protein.
Okay.
Protein. See, I'll remember that. This conversation is totally stilted. Weren't you late for class? So yeah, your sister's in our class too, right? What's that like? Are you glad to know somebody's got you back? Something like that.
Nickel!
So this is where you've been? Just shooting the breeze, were you?
Franca.
Unbelievable.
I said to hurry back to class, didn't I? Why can't you ever follow through? I'm sorry. You've always been this way. No matter what I ask, you can't get it done. At this rate, you'll be a useless man all your life. You should be ashamed. Well, Frank, that's going a little far, isn't it? I was the one who stopped Nickel. Don't heap it all on him, okay?
Excuse me?
This has nothing to do with you, Hardens. Kindly butt out of our affairs. It's a fine nuisance when you put on your chair act and meddle with a family. Chair act? Hey, I'm trying as hard as I... Fun, please. It's fine. But she's not...
Nickel!
Get a move on and stop shuffling your feet when you walk. If you'll excuse us. Those two are siblings? They're dead opposites. I don't know how he puts up with that harpy. I'd have hung myself by now. I'm lucky to have had Leon as a brother. Yeah, I'm not dignifying that last comment.
Hey! Yo!
Ah, hey Pete. You get a feel for the campus yet, buddy? I got it nailed, bro. Class, campus, cafeteria horrors, bring it on. Ain't nothing this academy can throw at Pete's stang that he can't shock troop over. Cafeteria horrors? It's not their fault you hate stuffed peppers, man. Anyway, I gotta say, bro, those Class D girls, all bad news.
What's up?
Why? What do they do? I can't get a word in edgewise, man. As soon as they see me, they offer me candy like I'm some kid. It's insulting. That just means they like you, man.
What's the idea?
Ah, don't you start with that too, bro. Oh man, all this getting mad's got me hungry now. Time to go buy some candy. You know, Pete, you could probably be saving a bundle here. So yeah, whenever we get... The way it works is that all of our starting people have one sort of big introduction scene. We saw that back in episode 3 where they talk about each class, the students we have of each combat class. Any new characters that join will instead have one introduction scene, and then after all that there are more character skits unlocked by use. Anyway, Eric. What a great day. Perfect weather for a catnap. My tooth! You broke my tooth!
What? Idiot.
Serves you right for talking a bigger game than you can deliver, punk.
Hey, you!
Alright, who's next? I'll aim a little higher. Who wants a nose job? Run! He's gonna kill us all! Wasted my damn time. They couldn't fight. Should have stayed home. What were you doing out here, Eric?
Ah, you.
What do you think we were doing, genius?
Wait, what?
Those guys were from other classes, weren't they? Why were you fighting them?
Shut your face!
Get the lecture, yeah. It's none of your damn business, that's why. It is my business. You're part of my team, man. Your team? Who cares? Just because we're in the same class. I do. You've got to look out for the guys who watch your back in combat. Great speech, Mr. Chair. But forget the sentimental hoopla, would ya? I hate all that stupid buddy-buddy drivel. Stuff your team spirit. Hearing people preach about it just makes me want to break things. If you don't want it to be you getting broke, don't bug me again, Hardens. Hey, I wasn't done talk.
Shut your face!
I don't have a damn thing to talk about with you. And a fine afternoon to you too, Eric. Ugh, what has him all prickly?
Hey, dude!
Whoa there, Chief! Did you just survive an encounter with a lone wolf? Oh, hey, lot. What's this all about, a wolf? About a wolf? Dude, you don't know? Eric Campman! He's a regular boogeyman in the stories they tell. He's a notorious bully. He got that name because he sinks his fangs into anyone and everyone he crosses. Yeah, I can see that.
Come on!
In any case, he's one bad dude. Send a load of our guys to the hospital. That and a total lack of cooperation has the class at a total loss. I see. There has to be a reason why he lashes out though, right? I'll try to talk to him about it next time. Yep, he's the guy I want watching the home base, because anyone who tries to mess with him is gonna get broke. And now Renee. And Magari is...
Yo!
Ah, there you are. Hey, do you have a second?
Yes?
What is it? Some guy asked me to give you this letter. I think he's from Class C. Anyway, give it a read. I don't want it. I'm sorry, but please take it back to him. Oh, don't be like that. Just read it, would you? I can't. Please, Vaughn. Just return it to him. You should have seen the guy's face. He was super serious. At least just... Somebody's got nerve kicking a ball in my face. Okay, who was it?
What?
You're the one with a nerve, putting the moves on Magari in front of me. It was you, Renee? What do you mean putting the moves on Magari? What do you think I mean? You're pressing her and she's obviously upset. I'm not pressing her, I'm just trying to get her to take this stupid letter. That's pressing her, tool. I don't take kindly to guys who harass her.
What?
Stop! Put the ball down! Would you listen? Yvonne, I'm so sorry. I kind of jumped to conclusions there. But can you blame me? I mean, just look at how cute she is. There's no end to guys slobbering over her. I just kinda assumed. Yeah, it's fine. You did it to help her out, right?
I guess so.
Right. You really wouldn't believe how persistent some of these guys are. And you've made it your job to swat down the flies? Magari and I have been friends since forever. I just can't help myself. Renee is nice to me even though I'm a Darkson. I'm very grateful. She's strong and dependable. I really love her. Hey now, you're making me blush here. You guys weren't kidding about being close friends. Oh, and I wanted to ask, you've been playing soccer for a while, right? Huh? Since forever? How did you know? It takes some serious technique to hit a guy in the face from that far away. He's not even angry about it, he's just impressed she had the skill to pull it off. We should play a pick-up game sometime. You give me a run for my money. You're the first boy brave enough to challenge me. You've got yourself a game, just name your time. Yeah, this situation, Magari might be very similar to Bernadetta, but it gives me quite a bit of vibes of the Chie Yukiko shenanigans that happened in Persona 4. Where Yukiko is the idol of everyone's eye and they really more objectify her than anything. And Chie took it upon herself to stand up for Yukiko in all situations. It's very reminiscent of that between Renee and Magari. Anyhow, we have something that isn't actually a character skit. Okay. Or more a random one.
Really?
Oh, goody. I was bracing for bad news, but not that bad. Hey, come on guys, don't take it so hard. Easy for you to say, you've obviously had your growth spurt. How do you have me beat by 4 full inches? It's positively outrageous.
Yo!
What, you guys are really this bummed out because Cosette's bigger than you? Excuse me? Why are you in here, Yvonne? What do you mean? The girls are done, so I figured we'd be next. Anyway, don't let it get you down, Enize. I'm sure you'll keep growing. I don't want to hear that from you, you animal! Yvonne, even for you, that was pretty bad. Was it? Dang, I'm so bad with this stuff. I never knew she was so sensitive about her height.
Huh?
Height? I'll have to apologize to her later. We weren't really talking about our heights. Huh? Then what? Arm span? Oh, Yvonne. Yep, there's one of those things that really young me didn't really understand. Yvonne's gonna get himself thrown off a balcony at that rate. Anyway, do I feel like I could blitz through one of these early missions? Not particularly, no. Okay, let's try the marching exercise. So the missions that involve getting to some location are all the ones that give out march credits. This is probably one of the easier ones to make use of though. So, install the tank. Ivan here. Throw in Zeri for... I'm pretty sure that March isn't the certificate that Eric needs. And then over here we have Nickel. An armored tech, because that's always the problem that I seem to be having recently. And then, we do have to worry about tanks here, right? Yes. So let's throw in Renee again. I really should, though, exchange the parts that we have on the Tyrant. I think I might need to downgrade it to an APC so I can position it better at the start of each map and not throw away that 1 CP.
Let's show them what we got, guys!
I'm rolling out!
Not a kill, but he's at least...
Cute. I can take you all.
It wasn't a kill, but it at least we knocked him out of crouch. I like to park the tank on the base, so they've got to kill the tank before they can capture the base.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Send you in first because...
It's a hostile.
Yep, there's a landmine. It's not the unclearable wall of landmines that we usually have, but still better to get rid of it now than by stepping on it. How'd you like our new upgraded grenades?
Look at me.
Now, here's the question. Is he in the range of the camp? Yes, he is, so we have to do something about that.
On my way. Randall shoots.
You can't quite headshot people with those rockets. It's just better than wasting your time trying, I guess.
That's very strong.
Uh-oh.
Please hit.
I've heard that Nickel makes a pretty good sniper, but not if you're going to have aim like that.
Commencing strike. Here goes. Think about it.
We don't have to stop to clear everyone out, but it gives better rewards, and that means less grinding in the long term. We kind of lack the strong interception fire to convince them not to get into close range like that. Ooh, right.
Now I've done it.
Oh dear, we've hit 2 morale now.
On my way. Medic, don't let them die, please.
If we could get the perfect shot, it works. Probably worth it. We didn't get the perfect shot.
I'll do what I can.
Aim, aim, aim. There's a way to do... Okay, if you hit triangle, it shifts your point of view so you can aim around corners. It's not very good, but this is the case where it works.
Stay away! Phew.
On my way. Please hit.
Ah, dang it. 1 health.
Commencing action. Ah. Whew. Okay.
Well, you're not going to get any more action today. Let's push a bit hard with Franca.
I've spotted one. Here goes. Are you proud of yourself?
The thing is, shock troopers really are kind of the default hammer to hit all the nails with.
So there.
Franca might be in trouble again.
You're in the way.
And he gets the rear damage. There is a very significant drop-off in defense when hit from behind. More of you? Really? And this is with the upgraded armor. Oh yeah, there's a time limit on this one.
On my way. I feel quite extraordinary. Engaging. I see.
I want to take out the tank, and then I'm going to use a scout to rush for the end.
On my way. feel good. Like, weirdly good. Randall shoots. And it's good.
I guess Van can do it. I don't use him quite in as much as I should.
Okay, let's go. Moving out.
Yeah, the marching exercise does actually have quite a reduced turn count compared to the 20 that we usually have to deal with. Either way, until next time guys, take care. I'll see you all around.
We made it in one piece.